It has been 3 minutes. Let's get started. Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome to the TST meeting on May 13. Before starting, let me remind that this meeting is recorded and will be published on YouTube channels. Yes, the first item on the agenda is still the Google VOLTHA Docs tasks. So, is there any update here, Eric? I see that there are two patches you put onto the agenda last week, so I have checked them. So there are enough plus ones on them, I guess, but there's also a merge conflict on one of them, and the other one has two pluses on them. So could you give us an update?
Yeah, I can get those merged. I'll need to obviously fix that merge conflict on VOLTHA system tests.
Mm-hmm. So
Not sure if that'll remove the votes, but
yeah. So after you merge, you rebased it. So if you can ping us on Slack, we can give the pluses again, plus ones.
Sure.
Sure. And other than that, is there anything about this, problem you found, or will these two patches fix the problem, or?
Sorry?
So after these patches, can we see the VOLTHA, version 2.13 on VOLTHA Docs, the updated version?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're expecting the problem to be fixed after this patches are merged.
Yes. Let's see. So those two patches and yeah, okay. The CI management one is already merged,
Yeah.
so yes.
Okay. I'm asking if if you have still some patches or something you plan to do, or this is the and anyway, okay, good to hear that. So I'm also about this. I'm going to ask Ablesh you if you in a few meetings ago you proposed us to prepare some documents about the DMI and VOLTHA prototypes. So you, Serkant, and me, we grab some tasks there. So did you prepare something, or do you have any plan? What will be the format of this documentation, or where do we, publish this document? Is this going to be something in VOLTHA Docs here, or is it going to be some kinds of MD files in VOLTHA process or DMIs, etc.? And what will be the format? So do you have anything prepared so that we can, go with the same formats and same place?
Yeah, so the DMI protos, right, already has the docs, the proto docs. So we can use the same format like how it is done for the DMI.
In here or in the its own repository?
Yeah, it's in the repository. So we can use that and probably give a link here for the protos and for the documentation. So I'm exploring a couple of tools which probably will auto-generate for all of them. So once I have something concrete, then I shall share it in the TST.
Okay, great then. So
we can use the same and do it for.
Okay. Okay, and we will be expecting from you then.
Yeah. So I also cross-check the design documentations, whatever we have. I think so. We have a good amount of documentation there. So I have run out. I have run in a couple of documentations. They are all mostly up to date. I don't see any problems there. So we are good on that side. So only the VOLTHA protos is something we'll have to document. I'll come up with something probably in the next year.
Okay, no problem. I was planning to start writing something and curious about the formats and the place that we will
Yeah.
prepare them. So
Yeah, I was checking a few tools which would
oh,
make
okay,
the life.
that will be great. Yeah. While asking that, we're close to the version 2.14. It's at June. So any new features your team planning to add to the new release, Abhilash, because you previously said that you're going to add multi-NNI features again, work on that patches. Are you planning to do it in this new version or after the new version? I mean, in
No, in this
2014.
new version, I mind. So the patches are all there. We are just testing it.
Okay.
And VGC, we are doing the changes in the VGC as well. So once they're done, I think so. The adapter changes are all there, agent and the adapter changes. So the VGC changes we'll do, and I'll share it probably in next. Hopefully, if things go well in the next one, we should be.
Okay.
That one and the metrics one, I'll share the metrics one as well. That is also in progress. So these are the two which are in plan as of now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the next item, the last item on my agenda today is about this. Abhilash, I'm going to ask to you again because this from the previous meeting, this item. So it's about some pipeline needs and some documentation upgrades. So I haven't heard anything from you, about having a meeting about that or talking about the needs. So an update here or any plan here? What are we going to do here?
Yeah, this actually I was on vacation last week, so I couldn't get a chance. Actually, this was brought up by Michelle in the last meeting. So I don't know what are the new pipelines which needs to be updated. I think so. Jan mentioned it to Michelle that there are a few pipelines which needs to be updated. So I'm not sure yet. So what I can do is I'll check with Jan once, write him a mail and check which pipelines he mentioned about. And from there on, I'll collect a few information and then I'll sync up with you and Sarka.
Okay. Okay, great then. So anything else anybody have in their mind? I don't have anything else on the agenda.
Already some preparation for the next VOLTHA release?
Sorry, Mike?
And do you have already some plans for the upcoming VOLTHA release in June, July?
I mean, the regular time is end of the June. At the end of the June. Sure. So we're in May, probably at the end of the May or at the beginning of the June, we need to decide the code, according to the awaiting patches, we need to decide the freeze date and the release date on beginning of the June, as I said.
Okay. But we don't have any date yet, any fixed date?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We don't. We will check the existing, patches, etc. And like beginning of the month, mostly we, decide for some time and then we apply it.
Okay, fine.
Anything else? No. Okay. Thank you then. That's all from it for today. Thank you for joining and see you all 2 weeks later.
Thank you.
Right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.